recently I picked up a DJI Osmo 2 and I want to put my GoPro on this Osmo 2, but I have to think about the counterbalancing weight of this and build a fixture with it. So I went on to Amazon and I found a comparable item. So let's go and reverse engineer this and then build this and 3D print it for ourselves. On Amazon, I found a handheld gimbal adapter mounting plate for my DJI Hero 7 Black, and that's this guy right here. So what I want to do is I want to copy this, and I want to take this here right here. I'm going to take a screenshot, and I'm going to make a copy of this, and then build this in 3D. So let's get started. So to get my screenshot, I'm going to go with Nipping Tool here. We can just grab this anew, drag and drop, grab that, and then we can do a file save as. All right, once we get that saved, now we can open up our Onshape. All right, here's Onshape. We have a free subscription, and we will go create document, and I'm going to put this GoPro adapter, and we're going to put in that image. So let's go with insert new tab, import, found our image, and let's import this onto my front view right here. So let's click on front, let's click sketch. We're going to go over here to insert image, insert that image that we just had, put it on, we can put it right here, and click on front. Let's drag this over here. Let's drag our WCS, click, hold, drag it, pull it in. That's how you get it there. So now let's do some, let's figure out the size of this. Let's scale it basically. So we're going to create 2 dots, 1 dot on one side here, ding, ding, and then D for dimension. We're going to get the dimension of this, and we know it's right above is the size, 151. All right, that rescaled it for us. All right, so now that we get that size, overall size figured out, let's create some boxes. The easiest way to do this is just draw a bunch of boxes around it. So let's go here. We're going to build this box right here. Just going to align the 2 sides together. Click here. We're going to do that. Okay, so now we're going to do some trims. So M for trim. We're going to trim this guy, that. Actually, undo that last one, Control Z. We're going to trim this M. Okay, we're gonna build a line there. We'll get that in a second. Okay, L for line. L to get out. M to trim. Same thing, L. Do it again, L. M for trim. Just swipe over top of them. We're gonna build 2 circles. Let's say the 3.5 millimeters. D between them, 25. And how do I know that? Right here. Click, drag, or let's get out of this guy right here. Let's click, hold, drag, pull that guy in. And we want these guys to be the same height. So here to here is both horizontal. Okay. Line. L to get in, L to get out. L, M, trimming. Okay. Now we can copy that and move it down if we want to. So to do that, we would go to this linear pattern, click on these lines, and then pull them down. Where's my arrow? Should have an arrow in here. Don't see it. Just 2. Should be one more arrow here. There it is. I did a rotation. Enter that 2. Now it's only 2. Scroll this all the way down till it fits. Looks good. It's slightly off, but I think it's just fine. Green check. All right, so that finished the sketch. Go back in that sketch. Let's tie up a few of these. L to here, L. That, M to trim. Okay, we got a radius here. We can add that later. Trim that, M, L. We're gonna go from here to here. M. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Let's, we can, yeah, like I said, we'll finish those later. Finish the sketch. Let's go to extrude. Let's click on Spotty right here. And we're gonna go, it says 18 millimeters right here. So 18. Okay, there's our general shape. Let's go to back to sketch. And now we know that we need to go 18. So to do this, we could cut this at, well, it doesn't give me a proper dimension. So I'm missing a couple dimensions, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. What I can do is I can trace this guy now. So let's go back into sketch 1. Let's go top front view. Let's create our rectangle. Another rectangle. Another rectangle. And we can start dimensioning. Use D for dimension. 4.5. 8. And here to here, 18. There we are. Let's get M for going to trims. Trim, trim, trim. Okay, trim that. And let's get in, let's fix this right here. Get out of your trim. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Nope. Their dimensioning might be a little off. That's okay. All right, so now we're going to finish that. And I'm going to Control Z that to undo that. The other one to keep that top guy the same. Let's finish the sketch. Let's do an extrude, this guy right here. And we're going to extrude this 64 millimeters. Okay, so that extruded. So now what we're going to do is rotate this. So transform, rotate, grab this guy here. And then we want to rotate about this line. Rotate this line right here, 90 degrees. We want to go in opposite direction. There we go. Green check. So now we want to take this point down here to match that point. Transform. Grab this guy. We're going to do transform by make connectors here to here. Let's do it again. From mate connector here. From, make sure you click on that guy right there. To mate connector here. Green check. All right, so what that did is it threw one body inside of the other body, and looks like we are slightly out of it. So let's figure out what the distance is. So we're gonna go this line to this line, and we are at this number. Let's left click, right click, copy that, and then we're going to move, transform this guy right here forward a little bit. So let's do transform. We're going to use X, Y, Z, and we're going to move it in the negative Z axis. So paste, and then we're going to put a negative on the very front of that. Keep it no copy, green check. So that moved it forward. So now what we can do is we can do an intersection between these two. So Boolean intersection. We're going to click on this guy and green check. And that is our body. Okay. So now we can do some cleaning up, but that is the general of it. Let's do a couple fillets here. Radius right here. We're gonna see what the size is. That actually looks perfect. Let's do all sides, all these sides that require it. Green check. Let's look for any more. We got one here. Fillet here, here. Let's see what size that, if it matches up. little bit big. Actually, one's big, one's small, but I think 3 matches pretty good. So 3. Okay. Let's go with this one. Fill it here to here. No, undo that. Actually, I could just hold shift down, get that, undo that. Click on this inner edge right here. There we go. That's what we're doing. This one, this one, this one, and this one. We can check. Front view. Looks like I got 2 more fillets to add. Let's add a fillet to this outside edge. We don't know the actual size of that. Click on that sketch. And we're gonna put a fillet on there. Click on front. Let's fix that. Let's go with the fillet. Here to here. Pull that guy in. That looks about right. 7. And then left click. Get out of that. And then we're gonna do another fillet from here to here. And just kind of match it up. Let's say it's 4. Enter. Okay, M for trim. We're going to trim those guys off. Finish the sketch. And that actually automatically updates this guy. Perfect. So that's how quick it is to reverse engineer a part that you found on Amazon and build it for yourself. And then you can 3D print this and then see if it works with your GoPro and your DJI Osmo 2. So thanks for watching. Bye.